Start off with a package of Oreo cookies. I'm going to use all but 6 of these for the crust part. So just remove 6 of them. And the reason I do that is because it comes in a package of 36. So if you have one of those bigger packages, just use 30. I'm using a food processor for this step, but if you don't have one, don't worry. All you need is a large Ziploc bag. Put your Oreo cookies in there and zip it up. Use something heavy to smash them down into little bits. But I'm going to take the easy way. But once these have all been crunched up into little tiny pieces, now we're just going to take this and put it into a medium bowl. And I have 5 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm just going to pour it in here and mix it up real good. For the next step, I have a springform pan. These are one of these pans that pop off on the sides and the bottom comes out. You can get them at any baking store, Walmart, Amazon, just about anywhere they sell them. And I'm going to just fill the bottom of this with my crust, my Oreo crust. And you can use a spoon and just kind of press it down firmly. Try to make it as even as possible. Now I have a large bowl here. I put a half a gallon of regular vanilla ice cream in it. I let it melt down on its own until it's come to about this consistency where it's easy to stir, but not too melted. I don't want it to be like soup. I want it still to be thick. And what I've done was when we pulled aside and we left 6 of those Oreo cookies out, I'm using 3 of them right now. I'm going to do one at a time. I'm just going to crumble it up in my hands. You can put it in a baggie and just crush it if you want. I'm just going to crumble it up right into this ice cream. And they can be as big or as little as you want, the chunks. It's up to you. It's whatever your preference is. Now just take this and mix it through. Get all those chunks mixed through completely. And I'm bringing back my crust now. All I'm going to do is take this and pour it into the container. Just plop it all in there. And then just spread it out evenly. And when you have that done, we can decorate this in a number of different ways. You can crumble up some more and put on the top, or you can cut Oreo cookies in half, which is a challenge, and kind of go around and decorate the edges. And if you have one that didn't cut good, just crumble that up in real small bits and sprinkle it on the top. Now what you want to do is put this in the freezer for at least 4 to 6 hours. What I like to do is put it on a baking sheet so that if any of it leaks out before it starts to firm up, it won't go all over my freezer. Just like so. Now after about 4 or 5 hours in the freezer, this is nice and firm. I'm going to just separate it from its springform pan. What I'm going to do before I do that is just take a butter knife or something thin like this and go around the edges, because we want to make sure it doesn't stick to it, just so it has a nice clean look. And we just pop off the sides, pull it through. And now it's time for the taste test. I'm going to dig into this. I know it's going to be delicious, but I'm going to try it out anyway.